In this video, I will show you how to use email parser in Pabbly Connect. So let's take a quick look what is this email parser all about. So email parser is a feature of Pabbly Connect using which you can extract the data from incoming email and send to the mentioned email address. So basically, one can connect his Gmail account with other apps and easily transfer the email data across multiple apps like Google Sheets, WhatsApp, MS Excel, multiple CRM, etc. Now what are the use cases of this email parser? Basically, how one can implement email parser in real life. So one can save the email attachments to Google Sheets and Google Drive automatically. So assume that you have received a new email along with an attachment, and this is something important for you, so you can directly and automatically save the attachment to Google Sheets as well as to Google Drive, and in fact you can also save the email details in Google Sheets. Well, this is really an interesting use case for one's business. Second we have is send emails from Gmail to Discord server automatically with attachments. So yes, you can actually forward your Gmail emails to Discord server automatically. Basically, you can forward the important email attachments from Gmail to Discord server again automatically. Third use case we have is send email attachments to WhatsApp like resumes. Okay, so assume that on your Gmail account you are receiving lot of resumes which you want to receive on your WhatsApp number. So that is also possible with this email parser. Basically, you can extract the email data using email parser and forward to different application like WhatsApp or Discord or Google Sheets or Google Drive. So I hope you have understood that what I am trying to explain you. Okay, fourth use case we have this get WhatsApp messages from Gmail using email parser. Well, this is kind of similar with the previous use case. You can actually get the WhatsApp messages of every single email you are receiving on your Gmail account, and you can also filter the important emails. Yes, let's say if you do not want to receive the messages on WhatsApp for every single email, you can also apply the filter and can receive only the important messages on WhatsApp and can receive only the important emails on WhatsApp. Okay, last use case we have is this send SMS from email to any mobile number using email parser. So similar to the previous use case where we were receiving the important emails as the WhatsApp messages, you can also receive the important emails on your phone number basically as an SMS as well. I hope you are finding these use cases interesting. So how about I discuss one complete use case with you and will show you how exactly you can use email parser and create such kind of amazing automations for your business. Okay, so save email attachments to Google Sheets and Google Drive. Let's take the example of this use case. So here what we will learn, whenever a new email will be received with an attachment on our Gmail account, we will learn how to add those email details to spreadsheet along with the attachments automatically, and how we can also save those attachments, basically how we can upload those attachments in Google Drive automatically. Want to learn how you can also do that? Come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So this is my Gmail account, and whenever I will receive any new email along with an attachment, I will show you how we can save the email details along with the attachment link in our spreadsheet as well as in this Google Drive. But to do that, we will have to build a connection in this Gmail, Google Sheets and Google Drive application, which again I will do with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software. And email parser is also an amazing feature of this Pabbly Connect software. Okay, yes, you can connect to multiple applications and automate your task using this software. I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in here. You can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button that is create workflow and then provide a random name to your workflow to your automation. Okay, so I am providing some random name, something like save email attachments to Google Sheets and Google Drive. Now it is asking to select the folder, so I'm selecting this main workflow folder, clicking on create, and after that you will find two boxes. So these boxes are called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever something happen in your first application, then automatically do this in your next application. Okay, so in this way you need to always choose your applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, I want that whenever any new email is received on Gmail application, the same should be received via Pabbly Connect, because we are going to forward that email in these two applications. So according to my use case, I should select here Gmail, but my topic is about email parser. Yes, we are going to connect Gmail with the Pabbly Connect, not directly but with this email parser. So that is why I have selected the same. Now as soon as you do that, you will receive an email address which we are going to copy and paste in that Gmail account, whose email data we would like to capture here as the email parser response. Okay, so I have already copied it, and as soon as I do that, here also you can notice that it has already started waiting for that email parser response. Okay, so this is my Gmail account. Clicking on settings, clicking on see all settings, then I'll search for, basically I'll select for this forwarding and POP IMA app. Okay, first of all I'm going to remove this existing email address where I'm actually forwarding the data. Okay, give me a second. Clicking on this remove, clicking on this okay, and here you can notice that you have removed the forwarding address. Okay, now I will be adding the new forwarding address, which is going to be the same email address which I have got via Pabbly Connect. So let me paste the same, clicking on next, and firstly it will ask you to verify, so I am going to do the verification process first. Okay, wait for that, asking for the verification code, basically for the phone number. Give me a second. So I have provided the number. Let me also add the digit code, 6-digit verification code. So I have verified my email. Now it will again ask you that are you forwarding the email to this specific address. So simply click on proceed, and then it will say that we will send the verification code on the same email address. Here you can notice a confirmation link has been sent here to verify the permission. So clicking on OK, coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and you will have to wait for the response, maybe for few seconds or for a minute, and then we will be clicking on that verification link. So after waiting for almost 2 to 3 minutes, I have received the email parser response. Well, usually this response receives instantly because this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. So let me show you the details, or how about instead of checking the details, we directly check for the verification link. Okay, so I have scrolled down, and in the body text you will have to basically maximize this text and you will find your verification link. Okay, so you can notice, click the link below to confirm your request. So let me copy the very same link from here, or how about I maximize it more. Alright, so I have copied the link. Let me paste the same link into a new tab so that I can complete the verification process. Click on confirm, and in this way the request, basically the confirmation, will be done. Okay, let me close the same, coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and now I'll be clicking on this recapture email response button once again. Okay, so read the instructions that why exactly I am doing this. First of all, I would like to tell you that the attachments up to 2 MB are supported, and the email parser address is unique for each workflow. Also, after clicking on this button, you will have to send an email to the above email address so that we can capture all the details from the email content automatically. So yes, I am going to do the same. So this time, instead of opening this particular Gmail account, I will open another Gmail account, and from here I will be sending a new email to this specific Gmail account which I have already connected with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let's do the same. Let me compose a new email. Here the recipient email will be the email address of my previous Gmail account, and I will add the email later. Let me also add this subject line, invoice for article writing work. Okay, so assume that I'm interested in saving all the invoices which I am receiving on my Gmail account in my spreadsheet as well as in my Google Drive. So I'm taking the example for the same. Let me also copy and paste the email content, and not just the subject line and email. Here I will also share an attachment, and I am going to also send this attachment again on the very same Gmail account. Okay, so give me a second. So I have attached one test invoice. Clicking on this send button. Well, I'm really sorry, give me a second. Let me also add this email address. So clicking on this send button, coming back to this specific Gmail address, and let's first wait for the same email to be arrived, because when the email arrived on this email address, after that only the email will be arrived on this Pabbly Connect also. Okay, so let's wait for that. And here you can notice we have received the same email with the same subject line, the same content and the same attachment. Coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and let's wait for the email parser response once again, and again telling you that this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Basically, usually you will get the email data immediately. Not sure why it is taking time today. Alright, let's wait, fingers crossed. So even after waiting for 2 to 3 minutes, I haven't received the response yet. So I will have to check what is wrong with this. Okay, so clicking on settings, clicking on see all settings, clicking on forwarding and POP IMAP. All right, you can notice this is still disabled. This forwarding a copy of incoming email to this email address, this option is not enabled yet. All right, so I have toggled that button, clicking on the save changes. And now what I am going to do, I am going to resend the very same email from that specific Gmail account once again. Okay, so give me a second, or how about I first archive this existing email, and give me a second and let me do the same. So the same email is received on my Gmail account once again. Coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and waiting for the response, and here you can notice this time the response is received immediately. Let me even show you the details one by one. Okay, so here we have the from email address, we also have the date and timing of the email, we also have the display email address. Basically this is the receiving email address, and even the subject line is same, that is invoice for article writing work. Let me scroll down and show you the email content as well as the email attachment link. Okay, so under this body text you can find the same email content, that is hello team, sending you an invoice for article writing work. Invoice amount is this, kindly do the payment, thanks demo freelancer. Scrolling down, and in the last option you will find the attachment link. Okay, let me copy and paste the same and open this attachment, that what is this attachment all about, or whether it is the same attachment or not. And yes, it is the same dummy invoice. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between email parser and Pabbly Connect, or we can say the connection in between Gmail and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. So now onwards, what will happen, whenever any new email is received in this Gmail account, the same email will be received via Pabbly Connect also, that too instantly. And the first step is done. Moving further, now I'll show you how you can save the same email data and attachments in your Google Sheets. Okay, so that is why I'm selecting the same application. Okay, now it is asking to select the action event, so I'll go with this, that is add a new row. Clicking on connect, clicking on add a new connection. And if you're connecting your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect for the first time, simply click on sign in with Google and then provide the access of your Google Sheets account, basically the account in which your spreadsheet is created. I have connected my spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect multiple times, so I'm going to reuse the existing connection, clicking on save, and in this way my Google Sheets will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. And currently I have created this specific spreadsheet. Basically the name of my spreadsheet is attachments of Gmail. Coming back here, and here you can notice it is connected, and whatever the spreadsheets are already available in my Google Sheets account have started visible here. So let me show you the same. and here you can find the same spreadsheet name, that is attachments of Gmail. So I have selected the same, and as soon as I have selected the spreadsheet, even the sheet has got selected automatically because I have a single sheet here. So coming back, and here you can find the same. Now scrolling down, and here you can find whatever the columns I have added inside my spreadsheet, the same column names have been fetched as the fields inside Pabbly Connect dashboard. So basically I just need to provide the data in these fields, and this is how the same data will be added here also. Okay, so how you can do that? So the interesting thing here is I'm not going to manually copy the data from the above step response and paste below again and again for every new email. I am going to map this data, which will replace this data automatically when my automation will work in real time, and mapping can be performed very easily. Simply click on this field and you will find the data of above step here in the drop down. Search for your data. So we have the email address as this. Okay, so I have added the same, or how about I currently remove this email address just for the privacy or the security purpose. I will again map this email address in last before I click on the final button. Okay, currently I'm leaving it blank only, asking for from name. So again I am leaving this particular field also blank, but you can map the data again from your drop down. Okay, asking for the subject line, so this is not an important thing. So yes, I can map, I can provide this detail in front of you. Okay, give me a second. Alright, so this is my subject line, which again I have mapped, and again telling you whatever the details I will map here, these details will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time or in next time. Okay, but if I will specify any detail manually, like if I will specify the name manually here, what will happen? For every new email received, the name will be same. Basically the same name will be added in all the rows in the same column. Okay, so this is the difference in providing the values via mapping and via manually, and that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. Let me also search for the attachment link. Alright, so again I have mapped the same, but before I click on this button, I think I should also map these two fields, basically the data in these two fields, and then you will notice that the details will be added here automatically. Okay, so again give me a second. So I have provided the rest of the details, also clicked on this button save and send test request, now waiting for the response, and if that response is positive, that means the data is added in my spreadsheet. Coming back, and here you can notice the data is already arrived. Let me correct the formatting so that you can see the data very clearly. Here I have the same email address, the same from name, the same subject line, the same content, and even the same attachment link. Okay, so in this way you can build a connection in Gmail and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect very easily. And here I have not connected Gmail directly, but I have connected email parser. I have used email parser for this connection. Okay, so in this way the second step of our automation is also done. Now let me tell you an interesting thing. Currently what exactly we have automated, what exactly we have created here. So whenever any new email is received on my Gmail account, that email details should be first captured via Pabbly Connect, and within Pabbly Connect only, with the help of Pabbly Connect only, the same data should be sent to Google Sheets. But in such cases what will happen, every single email will be saved in this spreadsheet no matter whether that email is important for you or not. So let's say you just want to save the data, save the emails related to invoices only. So what you can do is you can filter those emails before adding to your spreadsheet. Okay, so before your Google Sheets action step, click on this plus icon and search for filter, which is again an interesting feature of Pabbly Connect, via which you can apply different kinds of conditions within your workflow, within your automations. Simply click on connect and it will be connected immediately, and now it will ask you to select the label. So here I can set the condition either on the subject line or in my email content, and even I can set the condition on the from email address. Let's say you want to receive the email from a specific email address only, so what you can do is you can select that from email address equal to, and in this val you can add the very same email address, but currently I would like to receive the email and other details which consist of invoice or amount or such kind of words. Okay, so according to my use case, firstly I'll search for the subject. Okay, and if my subject line contains the word like invoice, so again instead of selecting the filter type as equal to, I'll go with this contain. Okay, and I have already added the value as invoice, and not just the single condition should be satisfied. Here I want that if any of the condition is satisfied, and here in terms of any, I am adding that if the invoice word is available in the subject line, or if the invoice word is also available in our body text, in that case this automation should proceed. But now how my automation will decide whether it should proceed or not, or when it should stop here only. Okay, so based on the response of this condition, here you can notice we have received the response and the condition is true. Okay, so whenever in the response the condition is true, our automation will proceed further steps, but if the condition is false, what will happen? Our automation will stop here only. Let me even show you the same. Well, currently it is showing condition is true. How about I completely change this word, clicking on this button? Well, the condition is true because this time the body as well as the subject line contains the invoice word. Okay, but how about I change this thing, this stuff, clicking on this button, and you will notice the condition will be false. Okay, in such cases my automation know that it should not proceed further, it should not execute further step, it should stop here only. Okay, so based on the condition whether it is true or false, my automation will take the decision accordingly and automatically. Let me correct this data, and not just on the subject line or on the email content, you can again specify the conditions on different things. And here I have taken an example of this invoice word, but along with this word you can also define multiple words. Let's say if the subject line consists of the word like receipt. Okay, so give me a second. So all right, I have defined one more condition here. So in this way you can find a set of words which may come in the content as well as in the subject line of your email, and then you can define the conditions along with all those words. Okay, so how about I proceed with the 3 condition only, and again you can add as many as condition as you want, and the condition is true. In such case my Google Sheets step will be executed for sure, and not just this Google Sheets step, I also want to save the same attachment link, basically the same attachment in Google Drive application. So that is why as an action application I'm selecting the same application here in the action event, because I want to upload the file. So I'll search for the same. Alright, upload files to your Google Drive, root, or any folder. So I have selected the same, clicking on connect, then clicking on add a new connection. And again, if you are connecting your Google Drive with Pabbly Connect for the first time, then go with the new connection, or you can also go with the existing connection. But here I would like to tell you one more important thing. If you are creating this automation for the first time, of course multiple Gmail accounts may be logged in already in the same tab. Okay, so while going with the existing connection, make sure you are selecting the correct connection, but I'll go with the existing connection in order to avoid any confusion. Okay, so give me a second. So after providing the access, here you can notice the authorization is successful and my Google Drive account is connected with Pabbly Connect immediately. And firstly it is asking for the URL. Enter the public file URL to be uploaded, and the maximum file size is this 50 MB. Allowed file formats are mentioned here. Okay, so we have received the email attachment from our email parser response, so searching for the same. Alright, I have mapped the same. Further, it is asking for the folder ID. Basically, enter the folder ID here. You can get the ID from the Google Drive folder. Okay, so whatever the folder you have chosen to save your attachments, you will have to copy the ID of that folder. So I have created the folder with the name attachments from Gmail, so I have opened the same, and from the URL you can get this folder ID. Let me copy the same in front of you and paste the same here. And remember, initially I have told you that whatever the details we will provide here manually will remain same. Okay, so what will happen, every single email attachment will be saved in this folder only. Alright, further it is asking for the file name. Okay, so for file name, either I can map something from my subject line, or further I can also map something from the from name. Okay, give me a second. Alright, so I have added the file name as the combination of the from name as well as the subject line. Okay, clicking on this button, but before that let me also read the instruction. Enter the file name. File will be saved by the name in your Google Drive. Please include the file extension with the file name. Alright, it is asking to also add the file name, so how about I also add this .pdf. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, and once again waiting for the response. And if that response is positive, that means our automation is working absolutely fine. While it is saying in the response result status that is success, going back to my folder, and here you can notice with the same name, the PDF, basically the same invoice, the same attachment has been saved in my Google Drive. Let me open the same, and yes, it is the same attachment, the same invoice. Okay, so in this way, with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can build a connection in your Gmail application and in your Google Drive and Google Sheets application. And in order to automate this whole process, you do not have to do anything manually again and again. Simply create this automation inside Pabbly Connect once. After that, you can sit back and relax, and Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. You can even close Pabbly Connect after creating this automation, but make sure that your automation should be enabled and not disabled. And I hope you have understood what is the email parser inside Pabbly Connect and how you can use email parser and what exactly you can do with email parser. And just in case if you want to access this 4-step automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my automation workflow into the description box. So click on this link and sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.